Hello and welcome to Friday Night Fashion. We are so excited to be here with you again. I'm Jo Elvin.
I'm Amanda Wakeley.
And tonight, I am neck deep, guys, in my discomfort zone. But I'm going to do my best for you, and I know Amanda will too. It's date night shopping, date night clothing. Now, look, I've done my best, okay? But can I just say, look, my husband says I look like I'm about to join a 1920s jazz band. I'm not your girl for sexy vibes, but I've done my best.
And I got a text from Jo when I said, how about date night? She said, I haven't been on a date since I can't remember when. I said, that's not the point. It's sort of, how do we want to project ourselves for maybe a date, but maybe just supper with our partner, husband, whatever.
And so I've tried to run a bit of a gamut. It's sort of like, I am never going to be your girl for balls out slutty sexiness.
And I am?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, look at your blonde hair. It's like, you know, you've got sexy vibes. I don't.
Yeah, really.
She does, doesn't she? I look like Velma from Scooby-Doo.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Stop it.
But that's all right. But nothing wrong with Velma.
Anyhow.
But let's start.
Velma goes on a date.
So you can tell me in the comments, you give me a score out of 10 for whether or not you would wear any of these on a date. I'm really curious because it's been at least 25 years since I've been on a date.
I want to genuinely know, though, which one of these you're going to wear out on Valentine's night with your hubby.
Valentine's night is a Friday. I hate going out Friday nights.
I hate going out on Valentine's night,
Yes,
actually.
Exactly. And we had our 25th wedding anniversary last week, so we went out last week.
And what did you wear?
I wore skinny jeans and a nice top.
And a heel?
A little one, yeah.
Good girl.
I know, I did all right. I put some makeup on. Yeah.
Anyhow, so we're just projecting date night glam.
Yeah. And I'm going to start with this dress from Rixo. Now, leopard print is always a bit sexy, isn't it? Or is that one more like a cheetah print? I think?
Well, leopard cheetah. Yeah. I agree. And actually, I realised when you sent through your pics, I thought, oh, I didn't have any leopard on there, which is unlike me.
Yeah. You got to, you're letting yourself go, Amanda.
And how are you wearing that?
Like that, just completely. Oof. I love that. And what I love about that is, who cares? You put on a nice, big, luxurious, glamorous sort of faux fur over the top. Undress.
Very animal.
Yeah, I like it. It's just, my idea of sexy is not giving everything away. I think you want a hint of skin, but you want a hint of mystery.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
And I think also the older we get, we ain't going to be in sort of strappy
no,
all the way through the winter. But I love that.
And it would look great beyond sexy times with just a really sheer sort of like polo neck or t-shirt under it. So it is versatile.
And I'd wear that with a chunky boot and a sweater over it.
Yep, because we're sexy.
We are. Just
can't help ourselves.
Just can't help ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, talking about a little bit of flesh, I am going to start with my LIVY polo neck bodysuit with a completely cut out back. Now, this was a brand I found in Saint-Tropez a few years ago. And Saint-Tropez often has these little pop-ups of new brands or brands that are just trying to break through. And they do brilliant swimwear. And what I also discovered is they do these lovely sort of backless bodies, backless t-shirts, and brilliantly, she does these gorgeous bras that have sort of, they are cut and made to wear so that they're very visible.
I'm so in love with that. When are you going to Saint-Tropez next?
You can buy it online.
Oh, can you? Because I was going to say I was going to give you a shopping list.
The girl that has stopped shopping. I mean,
the thing is, so you do need to buy new bras occasionally.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think our friend up in Notting Hill, Susanna. Yes, Susanna. She does some fantastic.
Yes, I've got one from her with a back like that on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I love this whole thing, very covered and then cut out back.
Beautiful.
And so that's where I've started with my.
And would you be wearing that like that out to a date, or would you put something on with the bodysuit, Amanda Wakeley?
I might put a pair of trousers on.
Can I tell you, once when I was in Milan, we were at the Dolce & Gabbana restaurant with the Dolce & Gabbana PRs, and it was hilarious. It was a restaurant owned by Dolce & Gabbana, And the PR was just like, I am so fucking embarrassed. It's like this woman was there with her date. I think she was a prostitute. And she had on a top and a skirt with literally no knickers and sat with the skirt hooked up so that the whole restaurant could see that she had no knickers on.
Great.
Yeah. So that's one way to do date night. Don't spend any money on your bodysuit.
Was it a Dolce top and?
No, I don't think so. But it was just, you know, when it was like, I was so tired and didn't really want to go out for dinner. It's one of the best nights of my life. It was hilarious. I miss the shows. I picked out some bodysuits as well. I picked out this one from River Island for £40.
That's very zhuzhy.
Don't you love it? I used to have years ago a Colette Dinnigan top that was like that.
Yeah.
And I really miss it. And I don't think it would fit me anymore anyway. But this is what I think. It's like, it's sexy, but just perfect with jeans. So it's like, you look like you care, but not that much. And I think that's the important thing, especially with like first or second date.
I have to say, I'm loving the whole bodysuit thing again. I mean, we all lived in them in the 90s, but suddenly they feel, I think also with these oversized pants and oversized jeans, there's something lovely about it's on you, it's fitted.
And that's the thing, it just adds some proportion to those baggy shapes. So it doesn't look like, it looks like the baggy clothes are deliberate.
Yeah.
Because,
and then you can see your waist, and then you can just be in those oversized pieces. So my bodysuit will not have my bottom hanging out. Thank you, Jo.
And a nation weeps.
It so wouldn't if the nation saw my bottom, which it won't be. So I will probably be wearing mine with my lovely oversized Serena Butte pants,
right?
And you know, a great belt.
Oh, funny you should mention Serena Butte. Can I just because I did bring up these Serena Butte trousers. They're a similar riff on what we've been talking about with baggy jeans. They're sort of like, they're lovely, loose, relaxed. They're a brilliant investment. But I think they would look great with a tight-fitting bodysuit or even just a tank top. And I've put them, I am going to suggest putting them with this vintage tee, rock band of your choice. Mine is David Bowie. Because I think especially on date nights, something like a T-shirt like that
is a bit cool.
It's a conversation piece as well. You know, men can't resist talking about bands and music. So that at least, if nothing else, it gives you a gateway.
Now, these pants, it's a cargo pant, but it looks like it's got a white waistband.
Yeah.
That is really, really
Aren't they fantastic?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, if you had just a black tank top with those fitted tank top, then you get that strip of white.
You look like the cool, sexy girl.
I haven't seen those.
I think they're quite new.
I missed those in my search. Where's your Bowie vintage T-shirt from?
It is from, oh my God, does it not come up on the link? It's, I'll put it in the show notes, sorry.
Yeah.
Because I did have it, but it's,
Because I love a vintage band T-shirt.
This place is just an emporium, and they've got men's, women's. I tend to shop men's in vintage T-shirts because there's something about vintage women's T-shirts. They think we're all the size of a 4-year-old Barbie doll, and I just like more loose, and they're just a bit more battered.
I was going to say, what is it about men's vintage T-shirts? They seem to be.
Thank you, producer Sophie. Backstage what? Backstage Originals.
And that's online?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
And they are genuine, have been worn before.
Yeah.
Because there's something about the way men seem to wear their clothes in more than women do.
Although I have got my own David Bowie vintage T-shirt from 1983.
Was it original?
It's original. It's from his Sydney tour in 1983, and I treasure it. I love it.
Oh, you lucky girl. Lucky girl. I wish I had my original Blondie ones. Oh, I know. Talking tops, I think a lace-trimmed silk cami is just something everyone should have in their wardrobe.
That's what you should wear with the Serena Buttes, with just like a denim jacket or something.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. And Cos are doing this lovely silk one with lace, a lovely deep plunge.
Beautiful.
Don't be scared of seeing a little bit of your bra underneath it.
Well, especially if it's that gorgeous living.
Yeah, exactly. I think the sort of layering of straps too, just because it's a sort of plunging lace, it doesn't matter. Wear a good bra underneath it, see a bit of cleavage, and always think about a great sort of drop necklace too. I haven't included one. It sort of takes the eye down.
Well, that's what, did you see Sabrina Carpenter doing that at the Grammys with the one at the back?
Oh, I love those.
That went right down to, you know where.
But yeah, good one.
Riffing on that is this lace top I've picked up with a lace trim on this Wiggy Kit pirate shirt. Oh, it's such a good price at the moment, everybody. £135 down from £325. Get involved. That is a lifetime keeper.
There are some unbelievable deals at the moment. I found myself on Brand Alley yesterday, and Victoria Beckham.
I find it so overwhelming, Brand Alley.
Yes, but use the search.
Okay.
And Victoria Beckham, there's a stack of stock on there.
That's a super
massively. So there's this red silk scarf neck blouse. It was £750. It is now £195, and it's really chic, really cool. That is a proper forever piece.
God, I might have to get that.
Yeah. And then also her VB body midi dress. Now, I'm sad she's not doing the VB body anymore, because I've got a couple of pieces from way back, and it's fantastic. It's really the jersey that she uses is an absolute. So it's sort of quite Alluring-esque. And I thought this one shoulder midi dress was really uber chic. It's down from £690 to £207. So that is a proper steal.
You found a bargain.
Yeah, and I think both of those pieces actually are real forever pieces.
That red top I
was quite
exceedingly interested in.
And they've got a couple of other colours too. But I put red because it's Valentine's.
Yes, you've leaned in on red.
I've leaned in a little bit. Not that I generally do, but just Valentine's. Date night.
What else do I want to tell you about? Oh, I'm just going to quickly go back to Suzanne. The reason I chose this little mini dress, black one for £150, is because I think it's got a life of its own with skinnies and leggings as well. So
I think that looks quite nighty-esque.
I love it.
Yeah.
Fact, on the website with some knee-high boots, it looks great.
But I also think that's a little bit kaftani-esque.
Yeah.
You know, you'd put that on over a bikini.
Yeah. So I think it's a good investment, right?
She's convincing herself.
No, I'm not, because I don't have the legs for it, but I'm just saying. Yeah,
ready.
I don't have the legs for that, but I do like the Zara midi dress. I wouldn't put it with that belt. Hate that. But
do you? I think that's quite chic. No. I love something satin that's really toughened up with a big leather belt.
Okay, you will do you. I'm not putting the belt with it, but I do love just the sort of like, just that sort of like skimming rather than clinging to the body. Yep. I think it's really sensual. Great price for it's in a real sort of like on-trend colour.
I was going to say chocolate brown.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Trending colour.
Yeah.
Trending colour.
Yeah.
Suzanne, by the way, that blouse is super sexy.
Well, that's the one. It's not a bodysuit, but it's bodysuit-esque. And I think, again, if that's a bit too daring for you, a very, very light cami under that in any colour.
Or even just a lacy bra.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I think we can just show the laciness.
They rule when it comes to affordable, useful tops, old Suzanne. They really do,
don't they? Now, for a slightly sort of more demure, chicer date night look.
Tonight is not your lucky night, good sir. Yeah.
No, but just a sort of more Bianca Jagger-esque. I thought this Joseph silk satin jacket and pants in this ivory was really
so beautiful,
very, very chic.
I love that skirt.
Yeah, I knew you'd love the skirt.
Yeah.
I'm wearing it with the pant.
Okay.
And I'd be wearing it with the lace trimmed cami and then a killer heel.
Thing is though, Amanda Wakeley, you with your statuesque, like 6 foot forever, and your
if only
long
in my
blonde
dreams
hair, you look sexy in everything. You don't need to worry.
Well, then I can wear something a little more demure.
Yeah.
And feel sexy
and
without
still look like you're
in the...
just stepped out of Studio 54.
And then these heels. Thank you,
It's true.
Thank you. I have to say a little bit of red, so it means a red sole. Louboutin, these black velvet Kate pumps. They're named after Kate Moss. They've got this elongated toe.
She ain't wearing
No,
those.
she ain't wearing those. Yeah. But I think these are forever pumps to me. Black velvet.
Velvet though, is velvet durable?
Not fantastically, but you're not going to be running for the bus.
True, but can you buy things that protect them the way you can suede?
No, you can't. But you can pop a bit of steam on that,
okay,
like you would suede, to really bring the pile up.
I love them.
They are really.
I could not walk in them, but I think they're gorgeous.
They're quite sexy killer heels, aren't they?
Yeah. Similarly, I couldn't walk in those Jimmy Choos either.
I know, but I thought
they're pretty fab.
They are pretty fab. These, I was talking a couple of weeks ago about the joys of a metallic sandal, and I found these gold metallic sandal, and they've got these tassels on the front, which are all a bit naughty, cheeky,
and they'd be like,
and they move as you move. Yes, and I think thinking about how something's going to move when you wear it is always quite fun, but it's quite an investment, I must admit. But they'll be with you.
They're on sale though. Bargain.
I know, they're down from £1,225 to £735. Still, it's a lot. It's a lot. No, that ain't a twofer, is it? No. I
forgot to do shoes. My bad. Just wear whatever you want. I wouldn't put those shoes with that damson madder dress, but I thought I've chosen a couple of things that if you want to be, I've kind of done a bit of a cool girl, a bit of a sexy girl. Now I've got pretty girl.
Pretty girl with red tights?
No. We're just looking at the dress, which actually does come in some other colorways as well. I just think it's pretty. Again, it's got that slightly sort of like skin feel to it, but if you're sort of like channeling your more feminine side on a date night, I thought it was really cute. And it's £57.50, down from 115.
It's not what I'd call sexy.
No, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we agree. But I think that, sometimes that's the vibe. You don't want to be, you sort of like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I haven't been on a date in a long time. But maybe you just don't want to be all bazoomas out and red lipstick.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And it's how you feel.
And that's why I also really like, me, I love a bit of Never Fully Dressed. That one's pretty. It's a really cheery color. It's got that lovely sort of like flattering neckline. It's the wrap, which a lot of people find really easy to wear. It comes up to size something like size 22. It's a great one.
It's effortless, that dress, which I like. Absolutely. Now, we were talking about red, and you said red lipstick. Yeah. So I think if all else fails, a red nail or a red lip will take you to another place. And I am a big fan of this Essie Gel Couture. I use Essie Gel Couture the whole time.
They're brilliant, aren't they? And the top coat is amazing.
What I love about it, I always do my own nails, and what I love about it, I'll do yours next time.
Mine are so gelish wrecked that they need a rest. They're on holiday, my nails.
Although it says Gel Couture, it's not gel. Yeah. It looks like gel. It's brilliant. I'm going to do her nails next time.
Please, because I'm rubbish at it.
That was my lockdown treat to self. I was going to teach myself how to give myself a really good manicure, and I nailed it with the help of this Essie Gel Couture, because it's got a really wide brush. So if you get it right, you can literally do one stroke.
And the consistency of it is really lovely. I've got a few. I tend to put it on my toes more than my fingers because I'm just not very good at my fingers. But
okay. She will have painted nails when you next see her. And then Charlotte Tilbury's red lipstick. Her lipstick, I think, is
I can't imagine
brilliant.
You in a red lipstick.
I do a red lip, and then the eye goes very unsmoky. And generally, it's when my hair is shit, it has to go back. I think, okay, it's all about a red lip.
I look like Joaquin Phoenix in The Joker with a red lip on. I just can't do it. I've tried a few times and I put on, nope, it's coming off. So, yeah.
I get red lip stress when I'm wearing it, because for me, you've got to have absolutely the perfect red lip. You've got to keep it looking gorgeous. And I do find it, if I'm going for a really fabulous party night, I am not wearing a red lip. It's just too stressful. But it has proper impact. As you
just thinking about, no one knows the pain of red lip stress. Yeah.
God, first world problems, hey. Now I am going to close on this Demelier shoulder bag.
Love a bit of Demelier.
And It's not red, it's burgundy red, which has been a huge trend.
It's reading brown here, but is it like an oxblood red?
It is, it is. And it is the chicest, most beautifully designed designer bag.
They're fabulous.
Without it being crazy on the price tag. I mean, we all know that the sort of mega brands are in the thousands of pounds, but this piece looks like a very expensive bag. It's not cheap, it's £345, but that is a lot cheaper than an awful lot of other bags on the market.
And every bag sold donates to charitable causes, so I really liked Demelier.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're really great.
Yeah. So I think they are doing a really, really beautiful job. We've mentioned them before, and I think that's just a very beautifully designed bag.
So what are you wearing on date night next then?
Date night. Date night. I will probably end up reverting to my usual, which is my sort of, what do I revert to is a tux suit. And it's generally not a suit, it's generally a great tux jacket with a pair of pants according to the shoe I want to wear, and with a cami and a really pretty bra underneath. And I will wear a drop necklace. Right. Definitely.
I mean, my husband always says I'm a bad wife, and not in a good way. And half of that is because I just don't, he doesn't like my clothes. So if it's date night, all I try to do is just put on a vaguely feminine dress, because that's all he asks.
Now, if Ross was to dress you, what would he put you in?
It would probably be very, Route 1 male mind, black dress, red underwear, probably. And sorry, I know Ross watches this, so sorry, he'd be groaning right now. But it's true. He's like,
Ross just go shopping for
men
her.
like obvious things, don't they? They just do. Yeah.
Generally. Yeah. Yeah. What would Hugh like to see me in?
Nothing.
No, probably that one shoulder.
Yeah, I think you could
midi
rock that
dress
for sure. And the lubes.
And the lubes.
Yeah.
As in Louboutin.
Yeah, not lube. That's another whole other YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So sorry about that.
And that's not anything referring to date night, of course.
But I want that red Victoria Beckham blouse. You are influencing me as we speak.
It's going to be expensive.
Let us know what you think, guys.
Have a great date night wherever you are, and whatever you decide to put on, if it feels good, then it works.
And a lot of people would just be going out with their gals. Valentine. We love that as well.
Yeah. Love that. Have fun.